All right. Gotta love his disclaimer whenever Xbox is the vocal point of a stream. And I wouldn't call 6 days since the last stream like this a week. Let's see it.
Well, I made it a week without covering
6 days.
An Xbox topic.
I don't know why you're smiling. The only Xbox topic you're really talking about is when Xbox is bad. So your entire thing is, I'm only going to talk about things when Xbox do bad thing to prove my point on things. You see, when they walked back the $80 game, you didn't say anything, because if you did say anything, that would completely expose your hypocrisy on wanting to charge more games like Nintendo, or more for games like for Nintendo. You see, you didn't talk about anything else. You could have talked about the Game Pass price hike, because you could have said, oh, the pro-consumer move, saying, oh, this is a bad thing for consumers, because that would have destroyed every narrative ever done about paying more for video games as well and more for services, because you're pro-corpo. You're not pro-consumer. That's the big difference. But let's keep going, because you're only going to talk about Xbox when it suits your narrative, though, isn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Not really been enjoying covering Xbox news.
You love it, you liar! Liar! You love covering it, because if you didn't, you wouldn't cover it. Now, would you, clown?
And Xbox topics lately, but it has again reached a level where it just seemed backwards to not give my thoughts.
Backwards as in I would get more viewers and more super chats and more members. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Was I talking about money this time? You see, it's crazy. It's crazy, chat. How they say that all I do is I placate to my audience to get money from you, to extract the most amount of money from you guys. Yet I have no member goal, no super chat goal. I give you tools to control the stream. I make it entertaining for you in every possible way. And yet you choose to do so. I never ask, I never beg. Now I'm shadowboxing. You're correct. But now, it's gotten too big to ignore. And, yeah.
That bisexual bum.
That's correct. 121p, correct.
I think it is fair to subscribers that sort of voiced feedback and said, hey, man, we'd love your thoughts on this stuff. You covered the ABK trial. You covered this complete brand evolution.
Bro, you're placating to your audience.
Xbox, PlayStation has nothing.
Literal, there's nothing to talk about in PlayStation. Brother, you've literally said that I placate to my audience. You've said that I go through and I have nothing to talk about. Yet you're sitting here doing the placating to your audience. Hello? Ashraf, I let you? No, I give you the tools to do so. It's the entire point. Brother, listen. Yeah, John, he may as well just be standing in front of the mirror and jacking off to himself.
And jettison of Xbox up to this point to just stop covering it doesn't seem appropriate. There are people that subbed to this channel.
I gotta hear this again.
Doesn't seem appropriate. There are people that subbed to this channel because of my coverage of the ABK trial.
There are those people subbed to your channel, not because of the trial, but because you're a fucking PlayStation fanboy and they used you in their narrative wars. And those same people are gassing you up to do this stuff again. You're getting played. This, you know what this is, chat? The best analogy. This is like the Dents in DSP's chat egging him on to do dumb shit so he gets clipped. That's what this is. Sigs, yeah, like 187. That's what it is. There's LARPers. Yeah, no, he has people that are viewers, and those viewers are actually people egging him on to say stupid shit so he gets a fucking freak out. Because they don't want to see him. They want to see him freak out. Is he live? Probably.
And this time, I thought it would be helpful.
Been watching your vids for a bit now and love it.
Jacob. No, Jacob. You've been watching my vids for a while and you love it? No, Jacob, I love you. Thank you for spending the time to watch the vids, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the two, brother.
Try to relax your anus.
And also,
your shoulders.
I love it, brother. Thank you for the tube, man. I appreciate that. It's crazy. He takes the bait every time. He does.
Helpful to look at a handful of videos in the aftermath of everything that has happened recently, and then there was even some stuff over the weekend that took place. We've had multiple hardware price increases, a second Game Pass price increase right before Call of Duty comes out. It's been linked to Call of Duty's impact on the subservice, losing large amounts of money.
Brother, we debunked that on Saturday. You're going to bring it up again. Stop exposing me, Alex. I need my entertainment. I need it too, Delta. Apparently, I don't have any content if these guys don't exist, remember? I tell you I love you all the time, Adam, especially when I come in your butt.
Try to relax your anus.
A notable and reliable leaker is saying, hardware plans could be up in the air, and now retail stores are reporting things are shifting, and Xbox has had to speak to it again. Microsoft's statement is really interesting.
Okay.
I actually have a theory about why we're seeing ripples in the retail world of...
You're seeing ripples because people are losing their shit over the fact that you can't get physical products anymore. You're seeing ripples because of the fact that right now it is an insane thing to have. Like, what are we doing?
Things changing with Xbox. This was something that a notable leaker said would be happening, that you're going to see more retailers changing how they're interacting with the company. Now, I've got a video from Laura Fryer. I've been a big fan of hers. She only had like...
I bet you have! I've been a big fan of Laura Fryer, the person who I can use to validate how I feel about things. Because she used to work there, so I'm using the fallacy of actually like... What's that one fucking fallacy, bro? I'm stupid. Hook me up, chat. What's that one fallacy? Appeal to authority. I love it. I love it. I love the femboy fallacy. That's my favorite. Let me use Laura Fryer to appeal to authority, because she used to work for Xbox and now is negative against Xbox, and therefore her opinion is the only factual one because I'm appealing to her authority because she worked there, and I'm going to confirm my bias because of that. Holy shit!
Like 14,000 subscribers when I first found her. Her channel's gotten quite big now, and I really appreciate...
It's gotten big because all the fanboys be climbing over that shit using them for their fucking console wars.
Her input on these topics. Also a video from Matty Plays. I really liked how Matty has handled this situation. I've always appreciated his input and his...
Don't talk about Matty. Matty doesn't need you. Listen. Matty doesn't need you. He doesn't. There's no reason you should bring Matty into this at all. Okay?
Channel, and I've told people he's one of the guys I feel like that has handled a lot of these changes with an element of authenticity and...
Okay. This shit drives me crazy. Did you guys hear that? I fucking hear it every time, and I lose my fucking mind. Because nobody speaks like that. Nobody does. No, not a single normal human being talks like this. Listen.
An element of authenticity and...
Nobody talks like that! Nobody says authenticity. Nobody, fucking nobody talks like that. Who? Who else but Reforge? Josh, make the edit. Look. Who fucking talks like that? This is insane. This is fucking insane. Am I streaming this Saturday? Yes, Joker. Saturday's still on. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Honesty when so much has been drenched in bad faith from so many...
You know why he talks like that? That is the Rush Limbaugh way of speaking. You guys ever listen to Rush Limbaugh? No, you haven't. See, back in the day, boys, there was a thing called AM radio. And on this thing called AM radio...
Element of authenticity, meaning he agrees with me.
That's right, Will. So back in the day, guys, there was a thing called AM radio. And what AM radio was the opposite spectrum of FM radio. So FM was for like music, AM was for like talk shows and shit like that. I don't really remember what the actual acronyms were for. There was a guy called Rush Limbaugh who was a massive political radio talk show host. Basically what you see today, right? AM radio was basically built for like local college sports or local college, right? Coast to coast, yes. That's how he talks. This guy talks like fucking Rush Limbaugh because he would accent specific words while speaking in order to keep you awake during the broadcast because he's so fucking boring.
Other people as the brand was shifting. I've got a...
Or to make themselves sound intelligent. That's why he does it. Let me accent certain words to make myself sound more reputable is what I'm trying to say. That's why he does this. Alex is old as fuck confirmed. Rush Limbaugh, what is this? The 80s? Yeah, true.
YouTube from a channel called Second Wind. We might not watch that one. I'll kind of call that How It Feels. I've even got an article from Jez Corden at Windows Central that I want to read and react to.
I bet
he
you
and I
do.
were kind of DMing back and forth about this, trying to see...
Wait, who are you DMing?
He and I were kind of DMing back and forth from Jez Corden at Windows Central that I want to read and react to. He and I were kind of DMing back and forth.
You were back and forth DMing Jez Corden. To do what? To do fucking what? What? He knows who you are. What? Like, are you trying to be a journalist to journalist? Is that what we're doing right now?
About this, trying to see, eye to eye on some of the differences over the years that we may have had on some of these subjects. But he has, I think, been one of the more vocal critics of...
Trying to see... Now he's trying to glaze Jez. Brother, you literally went out there and you called Jez, Paris, and Destin Xbox mouthpieces. And that they AstroTurf for Xbox. Holy shit, dude. Like, you don't know how to do any sort of like public relations whatsoever. At all. He DM'd because he doesn't believe it. Yeah, Josh, true. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Holy shit.
Of the brand, especially after that Phil Spencer podcast where he said they couldn't out-console Sony. Now, we've done this format before with Destiny. I go grab a bunch of videos, I find viewpoints on a subject, and I kind of like put it all before you in one single show instead of doing individual reaction videos. So you sort of get like a buckshot view of what's going on.
Yeah.
It seems better, in my opinion, to kind of wait, collect it all, let the dust settle.
So you waited, you collected it all, and you still went and did this fucking show. You waited. You collected it all, and you still did it.
In the UK,
Bloodshot, that's what I do.
guy a tosser or blurt.
Listen, I don't know what those words mean. All right, we don't speak Brit Bong here over here. Okay. All right. Thank you for the 2, James. I appreciate that. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you, okay? Listen, I'm not sitting here trying to pull a nib or a fucking X vault, say something, and then get caught with my pants down. Maybe that's what I want, though. You see, unlike at Sigs and Cereal, there is no pause here. It is straight back to the ass.
Try to relax your anus.
All right. Someone is salty about falling for the Walmart Target rumor over the weekend. Okay, let's see it, Reforge.
People fell
Reforge Gaming in chat said, buckle up, fuckos.
for it again.
Was that 187? Was that 187? Was that 187?
People fell for it again. Here's what I said in Morning Coffee 187. I don't know why anybody has that attitude. I mean it. I don't know why anybody has that attitude of, yeah, people fell for it again. Fell for what exactly? How many times is there going to be a leak that Microsoft slaps down with very generic corpo speak that doesn't honestly say anything, and then the leaks end up being true? Like, I don't know why anybody still has confidence when Microsoft says anything that you can trust it.
Brother, you can't even trust PlayStation because they don't tell you nothing. PlayStation looked you dead in the eye and said, we'll have the games do the talking. And you know what they gave you? No games. You don't trust any corporation. None of them. They, brother, Xbox at least sat you down and said, hey, it's just 4 games. PlayStation just fucking put their games on Xbox. They just did it. No insider, no speech, no tweet, no Wells Fargo summit. Just literally took their game that you guys paraded around for months and said, guess what, motherfuckers? We're full third party. They didn't even spit in your hole. They just did it. They didn't even ask you to bite the pillow. Listen, at least Phil Spencer will talk to you, run his fingers through your hair, say how nice you look and how good you smell, and then fuck you. PlayStation spat on your back, said it was their cum. You turn around and they nut in your face. They gave you the old switcheroo. And you guys were like, yes! Yes! Holy shit, dude! Brother, how many times are you going to play The Last of Us?
We've been here so many times. I said this morning in Morning Coffee,
Yeah.
which is a segment for members. That's a great reason to be a member. Consider clicking. Guys, listen. Guys, if you become a member right now, you get Morning Goon. That's a great reason to be a member. We gotta hit the member goal! Holy shit, dude! We get daily gooning sessions with Sounding on a daily basis. Holy fuck. Join. I said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 4 times in a row. Who's to blame here?
You. Because you have literally walked around for the past 4 years, maybe 5, being
Us
a fucking
Latinos call him
fanboy.
Pendejo.
Us Latinos call him Pendejo. Yes, Chrome, thank you for the 2. Because for the last 4 years, You have been purposely going around and literally, like you like to say, like literally. What's the other word that he said? Actually. What's the other one that he says? What's the other one?
This is not the first time we've been in this situation. I don't want anybody has this swagger and this confidence of like, yep, that's what
this swagger. Bro, we're not in the aughts anymore, okay? We're not in 2010. We got that swag. Stop! Fucking stop! The problem is you guys ran with a Reddit post that was literally just, trust me, bro, and without doing anything possible.
I heard there was a member goal.
There's no member goal, High Rock, but thank you for the 20 months. Now you walk through and you're like, oh, they're dead. You guys can't believe their lies. I deem it.
That gave me Austin Powers vibes.
Oh. Oh. Everything is explained, chat. I get it now. Do you see it? Do you see it, chat? Do you see what I see, chat? Do you see it? What up, Bobby? I see why this is a problem. He's wearing a Diablo 3 t-shirt.
what you get for believing rumors. What do you mean? These leakers.
Wait, so you're going to sit here and you're going to believe a fucking Reddit post that said alleged employees of a company, not actually going through and having confirmation that they're proper employees, but you're just going to believe a random ass Reddit post and not the fucking person who's literally went out and asked for a quote? Is that what we're doing right now? You're going to believe that, but not, you're going to believe the Reddit post? Are you for real? This can't be real. This is nuts.
These people that have been saying these things, these rumblings beneath the surface, this is how it's happened for the last 4 years. We hear some rumbling that something's happening. It's dismissed as absurd. Phil or Microsoft says something generic to calm the public, and everyone's like, see, look at you dummies believing leaks and rumors. And then months later, it all ends up being true.
Wait, it's not Saturday.
No, it's a Wednesday because we had a lot of news showing up. That's why. Thank you for the 2 samurai. I appreciate it. We're still doing Saturday, though. Saturday's still on. Saturday's still on. Hurry, Alex, go kiss your PS5. I'm going to try. But I don't own a PS5. I own a PS2.
That's what I don't understand.
So wait. This dude is so entrenched in console war bullshit. He's so fucking dismissed about everything that all he cares about is the fact that, oh, Phil Spencer said just 4 games, therefore it's a lie. No, he said it's
everyone?
just 4 games to start, and then it's going to be more because clearly you guys have always wanted Xbox games. You just never wanted the fucking Xbox. Oh, I'm sorry. Did a hit dog holler? What? 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 Oh. Oh. Man. Y'all ran out and bought Forza Horizon real quick, didn't you? Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, Pentiment, y'all bought those real fast. But now, isn't that funny? King J Rock, thank you for the 3 months on Prime, baby. What up?
At this point, what are you grounding your confidence in?
The fact that they can still play their games? What confidence are you even talking about? It's a corporation. Don't believe corporations. Don't trust corporations. Who gives a fuck what they say? All that matters is, do you feel validated for the amount of money you spent for the product, and does the product fucking work? Now, you could then go through and say, hey, you're doing anti-consumer behavior, which is not good for me as a customer, by increasing the price of Game Pass, increasing the price of consoles twice, and doing other things. You can criticize them there, but you shouldn't have confidence in a corporation ever, at all, period. You had confidence in PlayStation, and what do? They put Helldivers 2 on fucking Xbox, and they put their games on PC. So what confidence do you have? None. You shouldn't have any confidence in a corporation. Their job is to take the money from you. Hello?
Reforge the joke eat cat keeps on giving. Peanut emoji. Peanut emoji.
Thank you,
peanut
Darth.
emoji.
Thank you for the 2, bro.
What's the reason? How did you get to a place where you're like, oh yeah, when Microsoft squashes a rumor, I trust it? They've done.
You shouldn't trust anybody. Who gives a fuck?
Ponies seem to be overall more excited for GTA 6 and Xbox games than anything brewing in their own backyard, except for seemingly only Wolverine.
That's it, pretty much. Pretty much. It's crazy, literal. Thank you for the 5.
This so many times. I'm not even saying that it's true that like Xbox is dead and their hardware is dead. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
okay, I want to hear what you say.
The pattern is so clear.
Did you guys hear this? Look, listen. Look, listen. Listen.
Saying that it's true that like Xbox is dead and their hardware is dead. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the pattern is so clear.
So you're not saying that it's true that Xbox is dead. What you're saying, however, is that the pattern is clear. Therefore, by your own fucking admission and pattern recognition, you are admitting that Xbox is in fact dead.
Exposed.
Did you not catch that? Did you not catch that? Hello? If your pattern recognition is that when Xbox debunks a rumor, the rumor's actually true, thereby your own admission, you believe the rumor to be true by your own pattern recognition. Did you think before you spoke? Schrodinger's Xbox is real, apparently. Oh, you didn't catch that one either, 187? Well, now you did. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Exactly, Cypher. 187 is pulling the strings? Of course he is.
We have been here so many times where the rumblings beneath the surface start. Microsoft does this hand wave thing, and everyone's like, yeah, see, trust Microsoft. I'm like, why are you trusting them at this?
Exposed.
Oh, he just admitted it! He just admitted it! He just admitted it! He just said it!
You're exposed.
He just fucking said it!
You are exposed. Exposed.
Reforge is the king of confirmation
You are
bias.
exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you.
Reforge Limbaugh.